I'm a Chinese international student. I use RedNote. Those posts about cheating, how to cheat, those advertisements, they're everywhere on RedNote. I thought it was impossible to do because the LSAT is so hard to cheat and there's technology, all that to prevent cheating. I never believed that there was actually cheating. There could be like scammers on RedNote, right? That's when I started digging. I talked to a lot of people on RedNote. I found some cheaters and talked to them, and that's how I investigated this whole thing. I did talk to some agencies, and they're posting about when they are actually cheating. They take screenshots and they post them. And I saw those things and I was like, this is crazy. I also emailed the LSAC test security. Then I sent them some evidence. And then a couple weeks later, I got some materials. And you can't really say there's no cheating when you look at them. There are the materials from the past real tests that are not disclosed. So I talked to Dave, like, do you think they're real tests? Dave was like, oh yeah, they are. And then I emailed the LSAC again, probably a month or two ago.
You actually sent me a test because you're like, I don't know if this is legitimate, which was a completely reasonable position to have. It could have just been a scheme or a scam. You sent me a test, and I'll admit I was floored when I looked at it because I knew immediately that it was real. And at that point, I actually sent it to LSAC as well and talked to their test security. And I was like, this is an issue. There's apparently multiple stolen LSATs out here. The cheating isn't just one way of cheating. They sometimes have people taking the test for you. In other cases, they're selling the stolen tests to somebody who might not have enough money to have what we call a proxy test taker that's out there. So even if they're not a proxy test taker, someone can get a hold of these exams and study them. And the LSAT, for those of you who don't know it, reuses content. They don't release the content, and then they reuse it some months or years later. We realized how big the leak was of the exams. That's when I think really it became code red for me.